Hey guys, and welcome to the very first podcast. So I hope this one will be actually released because you might not know that. But before this one, I have recorded like 50 other podcasts, or maybe not 50, but it was just a lot. And the reason for that, why I have never actually released any of that, was because I was never satisfied. I was not satisfied with the way I sounded, the way with my voice, with the background noise, with the things that I was saying. And I was always repeating myself with my pronunciation. I was just never satisfied. It was not good enough, you know? And so I didn't release that. I was just listening to that and I was like, no. This is no way that I will be making podcast because I just suck. I am not good at it. I just suck, right? And then I have noticed something really strange. And you know what it was? I always do this. I always kind of come across, I start something, and then when I actually have to do something about it, I stop because I think I'm not good enough. And I think that I suck. And I think that I sound bad. And I think that I am not a business person. And I think that I am not good enough. And I repeat myself. And there are so many people out there that do their job so much better. Why should I try? Why should I start? And then it all hit me. If you watched any of the videos, any of the podcasts, or if you watch any creators and just look at their first videos, actually maybe they didn't post something that was really bad, but most certainly you will see the difference. You will see like they sucked. They weren't as good as you see them today. They were just starting and they were not good enough. And this is when it hit me. It hit me like, all right, so none of us are good when we are beginning. Like, it's ridiculous, right? If you think about it, how can you be good at something that you have never done before, right? It's like you are going to learn how to swim, right? And suddenly you are the best. It just doesn't work this way. And if you learn how to ride a bike, exactly the same. You are just not good at that. If you learn, I have started to learn how to play piano, and I'm not good at it. But you know what? It's kind of okay. I have realized that it's ridiculous that we try to be perfect when we start something. And I don't know, I should maybe release some kind of my very first podcast. I was just like, I was talking and I was stopping in the middle of the sentence because I didn't know what to say. I have no plan what to say. I have no idea. I had no story. I had nothing. And then later on, as I was progressing, I was making one podcast after another. I have realized that I need some kind of, some kind of topic or some kind of a story to tell. And this is exactly my story, right? How it all started. I've started with my podcast with the thought that I should be perfect, and then I was about to stop. But later on, I just came across the other creators, and I kind of realized that it's ridiculous, and I need to suck, and I need to embrace that I suck, because everybody suck. Everybody makes mistakes. Every human being who is successful has made so many mistakes that you will not be able to count them. And yeah, so here I am, and it is not perfect. It's not something that I can tell that you will get value out of it. I don't know, right? And this is something huge that I thought about, that maybe you are not getting anything out of this and you just know that already, and this thought is killing me. Like, really, literally, it's so devastating because there are so many dreams and there are so many people that want to achieve something, but they start thinking exactly like me. And there are so many of us. And yet it's kind of funny because you don't need to be perfect when you start. Like how you just can't be perfect, and I'm not perfect, right? I have no idea how to start a business, yet I'm trying to start one. And I have no idea how should I go about social media, yet I am on the social media trying to make content. I'm not a content creator. I am not an influencer. I'm nothing, right? But I am trying, and I have never made podcasts in my life. And yet here I am making a podcast and trying really hard. So if you can get anything out of this is that it will suck. You will suck, and it will be really hard to just talk to yourself like, I need to suck right now. I really need to suck. And it will get better over time. I hope it will. You can listen to my podcast and just say for yourself. But you know what's the best part? If you're starting something, it doesn't matter what it is, right? If you're starting and you suck, nobody is listening. And if you actually get better, and there are many more people than in the beginning, you're so much better. And from now on, so many people are listening to you or watching your videos or liking your pictures that you've made. It doesn't matter what it is. Before that, you sucked. But right now, you are so much better. And right now, you have so much more people that are interested in your work. So my point is just embrace the suck and go for it. Thank you for listening to the very first podcast. I hope that it's good enough and I will actually finally release it. And yeah, have a great one.